I'm Jackson Pierce, and this video is about voting. So I kind of hate politics, okay? I admit it. I feel like politicians are a lot like the mean girls in middle school. You know, they pick fights, they form alliances and take sides and take quotes out of context and do smear campaigns. And I hate that, and I admit that it's generally kind of miserable to watch. In fact, in high school, I used to say that I was never going to vote because as far as I could tell, no candidate was worthy of my vote. They were all jerks. Plus, the entire political game just felt very overwhelming. There were just so many issues, and you know, I cared about a lot of them, but I also didn't care about a lot of them, and then some I wasn't really sure how I felt about, and many I felt like if I asked anybody about them, I would be like shamed or in trouble for not already having an opinion, and yeah. And so high school me thought, why vote at all? I am certain that I am not the only person who has ever felt that way, and I'm certain many of you still feel that way. So this video is about why, despite all of that, you should still vote. Now, I'll admit there are a lot of ways I could try to shame you into voting. Women, I'm talking to you. Your right to vote was fought for in a very serious way, so to see you shrug your shoulders is kind of a slap in the face to your great-great-grandmothers who were jailed and beaten and generally just made miserable so you could have that right. Sorry, I try not to do too much shaming, but that one is actually a kind of big deal to me. But the real number one reason you should vote is because not voting helps zero people. Zero. Not a single person will have a better life for your silence. Not a single person will be grateful for your silence. Not you, not those around you, not people that you've never met. Zero people. Your silence accomplishes zero good in the world. However, your silence accomplishes quite a bit of bad because silence is very helpful to the bullies of the world. I mean, think about it. You walk by a fight and you see some bully like punching the crap out of a kid and you just shrug your shoulders and keep on walking. Who did your silence help there? The answer is the bully, not the kid getting punched. He probably wishes you'd said something. I see this thing all over Facebook, this super emo thing. If you don't understand my silence, how will you understand what I have to say? I won't, because you're being silent and I have not yet developed my mind reading powers. Tell me what you want. Tell me how you feel. Tell me how I can help you. Tell me what you care about. And you can tell me and the world those things by way of your vote. To say that your one vote doesn't matter or isn't worth the hassle or will get canceled out anyway by my mom / boyfriend / dad / that guy that works at the subway down the street is bullshit. You think your voice wouldn't matter to that kid getting punched? It matters. And that is a good thing that it matters. It matters so much that it's worth putting up with all the shenanigans of politics. And that's an awful lot of shenanigans, let's be honest. Voting does not mean you have to get in Facebook fights. It does not mean you have to swear your allegiance to a single party forevermore. It doesn't mean that you have to know the history of every single law that's ever been passed. Voting does, however, mean that you are trying to make the world better. You're trying to help. You want the world to be better in the future than it is at the present. Voting means that you have a voice, and not only are you brave enough to use it, but you're concerned enough to use it. You're involved enough to use it. You care enough to use it, and that is a pretty amazing thing. Links below on how you can register to vote. I'll be doing some additional voting themed videos in the future, not on any specific politician, but rather on sort of how to make a decision when you're overwhelmed, how to get informed, that sort of thing. All right, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.